And as human beings, there needs to be a balance between who we are and what we're doing and the natural environment we're doing it with. And right now there is a perpetual feeling of we're dominating over and we're taking from. And that perspective needs to shift so that we come into a place of balance and harmony. Right? It's all about relation. I feel like the primary thing is about not trumping the earth, but being in relation to her and allowing that to have equal weight on our choices. And I think that's revolutionary. I think it's as old as time, as old as existence, and it's also revolutionary. Because we have become egocentric as a society and we feel like we are dominant over, that we're the supreme race, rather than we have a great responsibility with all that we're born with our energy as human beings. Like Rudolf Steiner speaks that there isn't a higher vibration on the planet, meaning we have developed to allow a higher self to come in. Okay? So we have individuality and a higher self. Animals have group souls. Plants have etheric bodies, not the astral, not the I. Okay, it's different. But we have altered our experience of the I to think that that is control over that superiority. That means we're stewards. We are ambassadors here. We hold the greatest responsibility, right? So we should figure out how to do that in a way that creates balance and harmony here. Not how to be the best, biggest, baddest, whatever. I mean, ultimately that's like our greatest memory, is that we're stewards of the land. How do we cultivate that maturity? We need schools that help us cultivate that maturity. That's what the earth needs. Yeah, we can put academics in there, sure, why not? That's the time we live in, right? It's relevant right now. But what we need to do is start to look at the future. What is the next evolution? Where are we going? And blend that into now. Schools that honor academics and self-realization. Schools that have a relationship to the earth and to your purpose on it. That create morality. That create an authenticity of self and authenticity of the heart. That we begin to reacclimate toward the sensitivity of who we are. And then that we feel like a renegade of light, that we can say, oh, you want to do that, and you're just gonna tear up the side of the mountain because you found oil. Oh, you're gonna pay me all that money? Wow. But it's gonna ruin the land? Wow. You know what? I'm not gonna participate in that with you. Right? It's kind of revolutionary to say that, in my heart that doesn't feel right. So I'm going to say no, even though you're tempting me with all these carrots and nuggets of things. I'm still going to say no, because I know it doesn't feel right. We need more people like that. Renegades of light, future warriors of the earth that will stand up for what they know to be true. Because in our heart, we all know. We all know. We pretend, or we allow ourselves to be calloused, and we make a decision that we feel like is just going to help us in the moment, and we don't realize the rippling effects it has for all of humanity. And then you have a whole bunch of people doing it, and then it becomes the collective norm, and then everyone's fighting for something that's like not going to create balance. It's not going to create the earth that we're looking for, but we all want the new earth. We all want to vote for the one that's going to change things, right? But then we look at that as something external, rather than we have choices every day, every second, and how we can participate in the change. And like, are we brave enough? Are we courageous enough? Do we love each other enough? Do we love ourselves enough? Like these are the questions we need to ask.